What's up, guys? Today we are back here for another video. Today I'm going to be giving you guys an update of all the fish I've been getting for all the fish tanks. We've been getting a ton of new fish for all the fish tanks, guys. Really, besides this 55-gallon tank, we haven't got much new stuff for it. The 75, we've definitely got a lot of new fish for it and a lot of the tanks downstairs. We've got monster fish growing out, and we've got more monster fish on the way, so stay tuned for new videos that are going to be coming out soon. We're going to try to be more consistent, guys. Maybe post some fishing videos if that's something you guys are interested in. And yeah, go ahead and get into it. Give you guys an update on the 55 and the 75 in my room. Make our way downstairs to the breeding room and the big 300-gallon tank. Alright, guys, so first we've got the 55-gallon tank. Got a Jaguar suit right here, a Texas Blood Parrot hybrid, True Blue Acara, another Texas Blood Parrot hybrid, some Salvinis. We got Blood Parrots, Polar Blues, more True Blue Acaras, Albino Convicts, a Red Breast Cichlid, and then a Geophagus Cichlid. That's kind of about it. We've got a few of everything in here. Besides the Geophagus, we've only got one of them. And yeah. We got a Bisher along the back, and then we also have a rope fish in here somewhere. There his head is. But yeah, that's about it for this tank. There's nothing really new. That's pretty much just all the fish that we've had in here. They've all been doing good and growing and eating good, and everything's been going well in this tank. And we're just trying to keep it that way. And yeah, we got our Pleco back there. And yeah. We got a lot of fish for sale right now, so if you guys are interested, make sure to check out our Facebook, linked in the description. And yeah, we've also got our Amazon list in the description. So yeah, if you guys want to check those out, feel free to. And yeah, and that's about it for the 55. Everything in here is doing good. And I'll show you guys the 75-gallon tank. Hey guys, we're here at our 75-gallon tank with our two female Black Diamond hybrid rays. Then I'll show you guys some of the new fish we've been getting. So yeah, as you guys know, we pretty much only had the two female rays, then our red tail catfish, and then our Geophaguses. We got a nice arowana. We got a tilapia buttercoffia. We got a royal pleco. Then we also got two other rare plecos. There's a rhino pleco right in there. Then we got a mustard seed pleco. He's somewhere around here. I'd have to find him. Then we also have our knife fish. But we have that mustard seed pleco in here somewhere. But yeah, this tank is looking really good. We got 5 Geophaguses, our arowana, our tilapia buttercoffia, a royal pleco, our rhino pleco, our red tail, our 2 stingrays, our clown knife fish, and a mustard seed pleco in here somewhere. He might be under this. Oh yeah, he's along the back. I can see him. There he is, guys. Beautiful mustard spot pleco. But yeah, that's about it for upstairs. All these things are doing really good. The rays are growing. They're eating good. Doing great in here, and hopefully those keep getting bigger, and we'll move them to our 88-gallon tank after we sell some of the fish in there. We've been breeding a lot of angelfish, and we got a lot of fry in there. I'll show you guys all the stuff in there. Guys, we're in the breeding room here. Everything's doing good. Show you guys all the tanks. I'm gonna start here with the 88-gallon tank. We got a ton of angelfish in here. We got an Oscar, 2 Pacu, just a ton more angelfish, and 2 electric blue Acaras. Everything in here is doing great. All the fish are doing good. We also have 2 Jaguar cichlids. This is really just a holding tank for the angelfish until we can sell them all. But yeah, if you guys are interested in any angelfish, message me on Facebook, linked in the description. Or any of the fish in this tank are for sale. All the fish in here, if you guys are interested in any of them, they are for sale. So if you guys are wanting some of these guys, let me know. Because yeah, I'm trying to sell all the fish in this tank so we can get it empty for those female rays upstairs, and we'll also move that red tail in here also. And yeah, everything in here's doing good. We got our new Jaguar cichlid, but I say he's kind of new. We had him for like 2 weeks. But yeah, everything in here is doing well. The Pacu are getting big. They're both about like 7 inches, so they're pretty good size. I really like to sell those guys. Yeah, and then we've got our fry tanks right here, our 10-gallon fry tank. Our first one here is convict cichlids, mostly albinos and a few regular convicts. And then we have our Texas Blood Parrot hybrid fry in here. And yeah, we got a ton of those guys, and they're all doing great. They're growing really well. And yeah, that's about it for these 2 fry tanks here. But yeah, they're doing good. They're growing. And yeah, then we'll start here with our first bottom tank. We've got our 75-gallon African cichlid tank, which we've been trying to breed these guys. If you guys know, these are mouth breeders. So the female will drop the eggs and the male will fertilize them. And the female will pick them up and hold them in her mouth until they become fry. And then eventually she'll release them whenever she feels safe. What I like to do is I like to pull the fry out of the female's mouth, or I just, you could call it pulling, but what you really do, you just put a female in like a container by herself, and she'll usually drop them. If not, you get to kind of hold her gill plates, and she'll usually drop them all. And yeah, we haven't had any females in this tank holding yet, but I know that yellow one right there, that Mambuna is definitely a female, and I believe this yellow lab is a female too. And then I believe we have a few red OBs, or not red OBs, red zebras that are female. And then we have 2 of these female peacocks. And yeah, that's about it. Yeah, I don't really know on these red peacocks. I don't know if they're male or female. I'm assuming that one's a male, and that one I'm not too sure. But yeah, we've got some nice OBs in here, nice Mambunas, all sorts of cool stuff. I'm hoping we can get some to start holding eggs soon. Thinking maybe getting some more females. Don't really want any more males, but more females the better, I think. We've got this one really nice Mambuna that I really like. This one's probably my favorite Mambuna. I really like the albino ones too. And then I just like all of them. They're all really cool though, good color. Yeah, I like this Mambuna a lot. It's kind of like the Tank Boss. It's got good color. It's definitely got some aggression though. But yeah, we've got our Chinese algae eaters in here. They do a decent job on the algae, but this is a decent sized tank, and there's only 3 of them. But there's also 3 common plecos and 2 bristlenose plecos in here. But they don't do the best job on the algae. But yeah, everything's going well in here. Fish are all growing, doing well. We've added some fish, which I guess I don't really say which fish we added, but we added this yellow lab since we made an update. That one. Then we pulled all the fish out of the quarantine tank and put them in here also. So we're not using the quarantine tank as an African cichlid quarantine tank anymore. We're using it for something else, which you guys will see in a minute. But yeah, but if we get more African cichlids, we use it as a quarantine tank again. So don't worry about that. All our African cichlids will be quarantined before we're going directly into this tank for at least a week. But yeah, now on to our second bottom tank is where we breed our red Texas cichlids. We've got our female blood parrot right here, and our male Texas cichlid looking really good right there. There's some fry in the tank that I haven't put in this container yet, and the holding container is about 30 fry in here. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. Not really too sure. But yeah, they're all doing good. They're all growing. They're all eating flakes, and they're all doing really well. And yeah, that's about it for these bottom tanks. Then we'll move up to our first tank here, which is we got some guppies in here, and then we got a bristlenose and cory grow out. There's a lot of these cory catfish in here, a lot of bristlenose plecos, and about 8, 9 guppies. They're all really nice, have all good tails and stuff, all good colors. A lot of bronze cories, a lot of common bristlenose plecos, a few albinos, a few longfin albinos, a few longfin albinos, a few longfin commons. mostly short fin commons, mostly long fin albinos, which is kind of a lot to take in. There's a lot of albino Cory catfish in here, and then there's a lot of bronze Cory catfish in here from our breeding pair. There's our rubber lip pleco. He just kind of skirted off. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this tank. There's nothing new other than just the fry are getting bigger themselves. That's about it. And here's our breeding pair of angelfish, which I haven't had that much of a success rate with, because I just don't really know what I'm doing wrong with them. I mean, they're doing pretty well, you know, like on their own. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just more of like a me thing, raising the fry. Or I guess kind of them too, because, you know, if they're frying in here more than like a week, they eat them. So I just need to get better at that, and everything will start doing better. And yeah. So this tank, we've got, as we're using this as a grow out, we've got 3 iridescent sharks, 4 red-tailed catfish, and 1 tiger shovel-nosed catfish. You guys can see some of the red tails over there. There's 1 red tail, a shovel-nose down there, and an iridescent shark right there. There's another iridescent shark right in there. Then we've got super red bristlenose plecos in this tank also. But yeah, everything in this tank's doing well. This guppy just had a bunch of babies in here. This is just a feeder guppy, so we're just using it to help supply these red tails and stuff with food. And yeah, that's about it. Here, I'll shine this light in these caves so you guys can see. There's a red tail, an iridescent shark in that cave. I don't know how well you guys can see it. It's probably hard to see. Yeah. Oh, you guys can see it now. Yeah. Yeah, there's a red tail and iridescent shark in that cave. This cave, there's a bristlenose. This cave, there's nothing. In that cave, there's a iridescent shark. But yeah, there's an iridescent shark under there, red tail. All sorts of cool stuff in this tank. This is a Predator grow out 30-gallon tank. These guys are really small. Like the red tails are only like an inch long. So, you know, they didn't need much bigger than this. Then we've got our 10-gallon here with a ton of long fin bristlenose fry, common and albino. Then we've got there's the biggest guy, he's in the back there. I'd say that's the biggest guy. He's growing quick. But yeah, there's a ton of fry in here. There's also some Cory fry, and there was some shrimp at a time. There was some angelfish fry here at a time. Oh yeah, I see a ton of Corys in the back here, guys. Right there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, there's at least 5 Corys back there. But yeah, that's pretty cool because usually they're in one spot. There's another Cory right there. So there's at least 6 Corys in this tank. I really can't tell you how many there truly are. But yeah, that's pretty cool, I think. There's probably 50 of these bristlenose plecos in here, I would guess. I mean, there's just an absolute ton of these guys. But yeah, and in this tank we've got a pair of bristlenose plecos that I'm trying to breed. But yeah, there's actually 2 females in here. Then there's 3 L333 plecos in here. This is our first 20-gallon tank out of 3. There's 2 female bristlenose. There's 1 right there. There's 1 in that cave right there. And then there's a male in here. Then there's a breeding colony of bronze Corys back here in the back. You can see some of those guys. Yeah, that's about it for these first tanks here. Now we're on to our second 20-gallon tank, which I've been trying to breed blue-eyed bristlenose plecos, blue-eyed lemon bristlenose plecos in here. There's a good size female in the back right there, and there's a male right in there. He's a good size, and there's another female in here somewhere. But yeah, that is the species of fish I'm trying to breed in this tank here, and I'm hoping they breed well. But yeah, I've got 6 pleco caves in here for them, so I'm hoping they'll a male and 1 of the females will pick a cave and they'll just stick to it and they'll get their thing on, you know, and start breeding. And yeah, so then we have our last 20-gallon tank where we've got our breeding pair of polar blue cichlids. Yeah, this tank just has a little bit of algae on here, so as you guys can see, oh, camera's kind of blurry right now. Yeah, there we go, focusing back. Yeah, this tank's kind of dirty. from where this light only shines like through this corner. It looks a lot better through like the side and the back. But yeah, in this tank we got a breeding pair of polar blue cichlids. I never really know if they have fry or not, because sometimes they'll show up and then the next day they'll be gone. But yeah, that's pretty much it for all of our tanks. They're all doing really well. All the fish are doing good. All the tanks are really clear, and they're all doing really good on our sponge filter system. And yeah, that's pretty much about it for the breeding room. That's pretty much all I have to really say today about the breeding room. Everything here is going really well. If you have any fish suggestions for our African cichlid tank, or any of our other breeding tanks that we got room for, or any fish to go in our 88-gallon tank here, if you guys have any suggestions, just let me know. And yeah, I'll show you guys our big 300-gallon tank now. Guys, so we're here at my 300-gallon tank, home to our big male black diamond hybrid stingray. He's an awesome fish. So we've got 5 blood parrots, 2 severums, this new blue acara. We got our Lima shovel-nosed catfish, our shovel-nosed red-tailed hybrid. We got some silver dollars, and that's pretty much about it. We've got some big plecos along the back, and yeah. So my plan is to sell off all these fish besides the big male ray, and get a big female ray, and then move the small female rays in here eventually whenever they get big enough. But I'm really planning to breed stingrays, black diamond hybrids. But yeah, I think that'd be really cool to be able to do that, and I think it'd be awesome. And yeah, that's about it. That's all really I have to say. If you guys are interested in buying any fish, make sure to check out the Facebook in the description. And then we have an Amazon list if you guys want to send me anything for the fish tanks, the fish room, or anything like that. I really appreciate it. And yeah, we've got a Raphael catfish right here. I always forget about that guy, but he is in this tank. He's always been in this tank. But yeah, and then we also have some L333 plecos in here. 3 of them actually. There's one right in there. I see his tail. There's one right there, and there's one in that cave. But yeah, that's pretty much about it for the video. If you guys haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, if you guys are enjoying the videos, make sure to just leave a comment. Let me know what you guys are liking. If you guys have any video suggestions or fish suggestions, make sure to leave them down in the comments. And yeah, that's pretty much about it, guys. I appreciate you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.